Hi everyone. So we've got the Chinese New Year starting tomorrow. Eclipse and everything's changing around us now. So the card I picked for us today was Illumination. So I think as we go forward, you're going to start seeing things illuminate around you, good or bad. Seeing it makes sense because we're starting to see the truth of what's out there in the world with people, and everything like that. So the world is shifting and changing, but stay in your own lane, stay in your own bubble. Don't kind of sort of like get too caught up in other things because you must move forward, you must strive forward. The fire horse energy is going to really push you forward. But if you think about the fire horse, it's fire. So if you don't use it right, it's just going to burn everything around. So make sure that you are kind of like I always say, stay in your own lane, focus on what you want. What's the first thing you desire, whatever it is, and what can you do to move closer towards that? With the Illumination card as well, it's always very spiritual as well. So add it in. When I say spiritual, power of the mind, power of the thought, not flaky, not airy fairy, just power of the mind, knowing what you desire, and knowing that it can happen. Don't let anyone sort of like sway you. If you've kind of sort of had a really difficult time, if life's been really challenging, we're going into a phase now where life can really pick up around you and you can really make those moves. And this is the time. You're not going to know all the answers. It is like the roadmap's been thrown away, or your sat nav, or your Google Maps. Everything's gone, but actually you don't need them. You're going to trust yourself. You're going to focus and put a lot of hard work in, but you're also going to allow the universe to guide you along as well. Now that doesn't mean you can just sit around and do nothing. You've got to do your bit, and also the illumination is starting from within. So the first port of call is asking how you are. Do you feel the best you can? Do you need to get healthier? Do you need to get fitter? Do you want a new style, new image, new haircut? It's time to make those changes and push forward. If you're quite happy with where life is, then carry on doing what you're doing. This is a great time for sort of like decluttering, getting rid of things, letting go. Don't hold on now to the past, but this is a very kind of illuminating time, which is a very, very highly spiritual time. So guard yourself sort of like around people, don't allow people to take away your energy. Be around people that uplift you and stuff like that. It's always good to know what's going on in the world and taking, and being aware and seeing the truth, which the truth is now being shown. But if it's starting to affect your energy, then don't consume too much. But I would say to you as well, if you follow this pathway, if you start following forward with your goal or dream, even if your goal or dream is, I want to go traveling, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to learn this, I want to learn that, whatever it is, it's time to start on that mission, on that journey. And what you will find is your life will start illuminating. The lights will come on, So at the start, I can feel as we're walking down a path and it's night time, and the only thing that's guiding us is the moon. And then as we go forward, keep walking, new opportunities, new ideas, new inspirations are coming your way. One thing I would say to you is do not stay in your comfort zone. Step out of it, reach out of it, and don't be too scared to step out of things. And if you feel very unsettled, if you feel like nervous, if you feel scared, that's all right, that's all right. That's just our fears trying to keep us in a comfort zone. You're not going to like just walk across the road without looking. So if you're stepping into something that really isn't right for you, you're going to know. If you're stepping into things and it's because it's new and it's different and you feel quite scared, don't know that is just our fear. That's just like our fear trying to keep us stuck in something that really doesn't work anymore. So think about what the word illuminating means for you, and think about like what you desire now, because this is a time of real changes. This is a time of getting back on track, especially if you've found it hard, especially if you've been stuck in an old cycle, especially if you've just like really felt trapped. This is your year of opening up. This is your year of positive changes. So don't give up now.